10 Most Mysterious Places on Earth. Planet Earth is the most mysterious place that never ceases to amaze you. You would find yourself discovering something new about it every day. Here are the 10 most mysterious places on Earth, and yet fascinating. Number 10. Giant Crystal Cave, Nika Mine. Impossible to believe, but deep down in bowels of the Earth, where it is too hot for ice to stay solid, you would find these giant crystal spikes or huge shiny mineral pillars. The cave was discovered in the month of April 2000 by the miners, who are searching for a new tunnel for the Industrias Pinoles mining company located in Nika. It is connected to the Nika mine at a depth of 300 meters, and the main chamber contains giant selenite crystals, and some of them are largest natural crystals ever found. The cave was unexplored for various reasons, because no one can sustain there for 10 minutes without proper protection. 9. Sea of Stars on Vodho Island. How beautiful it would be if not only the sky, but even the water shines brightly at night. You can find this phenomenal beauty of nature in Vodho Island, known as the Sea of Stars. The place is a must for the people who love magnificent beauty, and the island has its own secrets that must be revealed at night. As the sun sets below the sea, that water in the island lightens up by the amazing sight. They lighten up in blue color and reflect the starry sky. The reason is that the sea water is filled with phytoplankton, marine microbes that are bioluminescent and spread out a brilliant blue glow. At night, this bioluminescent sea plankton shines bright, turning every moment into a magical moment. 8. Lake Natron, Petrifying Lake, Tanzania. One of the mysterious places on Earth, Lake Natron is a shallow salt and soda reservoir in Tanzania, near the border with Kenya. It is known as the most dangerous lake as it turns birds into stone. The deposit of sodium carbonate acts as a preservative, leaving the dead animals looking mummified. According to Live Science, the temperature can reach 140 F, and the pH level is 10. The water is so caustic that it can burn the eyes and skin of the animals that aren't adapted to it. 7. Confluence of Rhone and Arve rivers. There is a defined contrast between these two rivers of Switzerland, one is blue and another brown. They never fully mix due to the difference in destiny. Talking about the first one, Rhone is one of the major rivers of Europe that originates in Switzerland and runs through southeastern France, and later it gets merged with Arve rivers in Geneva, Switzerland. The river Arve receives water from the many glaciers of the Chamonix Valley, mainly from Mer de Glace, before it flows into the Rhone on the west side of Geneva, and because of the higher level of silt. It appears contrast between these two rivers. 6. Spotted Lake Kaluk, BC, Canada. In summers, as it gets hot and the water starts to evaporate, the lake turns into many tiny colorful pools of water, with a high concentration of different minerals. Though if one visits the lake in winters or spring, you won't be able to see how it's different than other lakes. The most mineralized lake in the world, and each spot hold a different cure, because of the unique chemical content found in each puddle. The total length of the lake is approximately 0.16 miles, and it is 0.43 miles wide, and a combined shore length of just over 1 mile. It is believed that the Okanagan tribe used the water in the puddle to treat different conditions such as warts, skin disease, body aches, and battle wounds. During the summer season, most of the water evaporates, leaving behind the minerals. 5. Island of the Dolls, Mexico. One of the mysterious places on Earth, Isla de las Muñecas, in Mexico, is a tiny island home to hundreds of petrifying dolls with severed limbs, decapitated heads, and blank eyes. Local legends say that the dolls move their heads and arms, and often people have heard the dolls whispering and telling them to come down to the island. The story behind this mysterious doll island is that the island is dedicated to the lost soul of a poor girl who met her fate too soon in some strange circumstances. The story of the haunted island started in 1950 when Don Julian Santana Barrera was the only dweller and caretaker of the island. He saw a little girl drowned in the canal surrounding the island. However, he was not able to save her life. After some time, he saw a floating doll near the canal and thought it must be the girl's doll, and he has taken out that doll and hung it on the tree to please the little girl's tortured soul. He realized that the island was haunted by the girl's spirit. Later, Julian, terrified by the spirit, he began collecting the dolls, which are found in the canal, and from the heaps of trash, and hung them on the tree thinking to protect himself from the spirits. However, there are some stories that say he was found drowned in the canal in the same manner as the dead girl. 4. Jetinda, India. Ever heard that birds are suicidal? Well, you can witness a mass suicide of birds in incredible India. Jetinda is a small village in India, which is famous for the mass bird suicide phenomenon. Each year between September and November, several migratory and local birds commit mass suicide at the village. Till date, it is an unsolved mystery, and no one is able to figure out the reason for such a mass bird suicide, because birds are not known to be suicidal. 3. Blood Falls, Antarctica. Will you believe if said that a snowy mountain has got a waterfall? Or that the waterfall has got no water but blood flowing? Sounds creepy and unnatural. Well, the coldest and driest place on the earth has a blood-red waterfall staining the White Taylor Glacier. Amidst the unending whiteness of the snow, the blood-red waterfall provides a creepy relief. As explained by the scientists, the red color of the water is due to the huge amount of iron oxide and the red algae. It is of one of the mysterious places on Earth. 2. Inuit village near Lake Ajikuni, Canada. What if one fine day you wake up to see that the civilization around you has just disappeared overnight? This is what exactly happened with a village situated near the Lake Ajikuni in Canada. The entire village disappeared overnight. There was no of anyone at all. According to people, a trapper who used to often visit the village and was in contact with the local people suddenly found the entire village deserted one night with some fire still burning. The dogs were found frozen and starved to death even though there was food scattered around them. All of their weapons and supplies were in place, but there was no sign of any human. No science till now is able to explain the logic behind it. Some people say that there must have been some massive alien abduction. 1. Eternal Flame Falls, Orchard Park, New York. Water puts off the fire, and it has always been like this, but at the waterfalls of Shale Creek in the southeast corner of the Chestnut Ridge Park, you would see something unbelievable. Under the waterfall, there is a flame which keeps burning throughout the year. At first you may believe it to be an optical illusion. It is strange that how something can burn underwater. The flame is fueled by the methane gas escaping through the cracks and burns bright right under the waterfall. The water sometimes extinguishes the flame, but you can easily start it up again with a lighter. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.